Do you ever feel like you're standing at the edge of a vast, silent ocean, knowing there's a treasure beyond the horizon, but the waves keep pulling you back? That subtle current of doubt, the whisper that tells you you're not ready, not enough, not capable. It's a feeling many of us know, a silent ache in the soul, a profound sense of potential, smothered by the relentless drumbeat of daily life, by the echoes of past hurts, by the sheer, crushing weight of self-imposed limitations. We look at the titans of industry, the quiet revolutionaries, the artists who changed the world with a brushstroke or a melody, and we tell ourselves they were different. They had something I don't. Dim. We marvel at a Walt Disney who faced countless rejections, whose initial venture into animation ended in bankruptcy before Disneyland became a reality, or an Abraham Lincoln who endured a lifetime of political defeats, personal tragedies, and devastating losses before guiding a nation through its darkest hour. What separated them, we wonder, from the millions who dreamt similar dreams but never saw them bloom? Was it a stroke of luck, a unique, innate genius? Or was it something far more accessible, something embedded in the very fabric of their being, something they nurtured and cultivated with unwavering devotion, a habit so ingrained it became their very nature? The profound truth, often obscured by the dazzling light of their monumental achievements, is that their greatness wasn't born in a single thunderous moment of inspiration or a sudden burst of effortless genius. It was meticulously forged in the quiet, unassuming crucible of consistency. Day in and day out, they showed up. They put one foot in front of the other, not always with brimming confidence, not always with crystal clear clarity, but always with a steadfast resolve that transcended the fleeting whims of mood or the crushing weight of circumstance. Think of Thomas Edison, not merely as the inventor of the light bulb, but as the relentless experimenter who famously declared, "I have not failed 0 times. I have just found 10 0 ways that won't work." His genius wasn't in avoiding failure or in a magically perfect first attempt, but in embracing each setback as a stepping stone, a crucial piece of information in his relentless pursuit of a solution. Every failure was, in his mind, simply a data point, a refinement, a vital nudge closer to success. This wasn't about heroic, impossible leaps. It was about persistent, iterative action. It was about the unwavering commitment to the next experiment, the next iteration, the next attempt, regardless of how many had come before and fallen short. This quiet, unyielding commitment, this consistent effort, this almost mundane persistence is the very secret language of accomplishment. It's the silent, unstoppable force that transforms wishful thinking into tangible reality, that turns the faint, ethereal outline of a dream into a vibrant, living masterpiece, sculpted by the steady hand of daily dedication. It is the very bedrock upon which empires are built, innovations are born, and lives are profoundly transformed. And so, the journey of true, sustainable transformation begins not with a single, colossal effort that exhausts your reserves, but with a series of small, almost imperceptible, intentional steps taken repeatedly, faithfully, day after day, This isn't a frantic race against others, nor is it a desperate sprint towards an imagined finish line. Instead, it's a profound, deeply personal pilgrimage towards the truest, most authentic, and most powerful version of yourself. The world, in its often misleading narratives, frequently champions the dramatic, the sudden breakthrough, the captivating story of overnight success. Yet, beneath the glittering surface of every truly remarkable achievement lies an unyielding bedrock of consistent, even mundane, persistent effort. We gaze up at the gleaming skyscraper, its peak piercing the clouds. But rarely do we contemplate the millions of bricks laid one by one, the countless hours of meticulous planning, the tireless engineering, and the unwavering attention to detail that went into its unseen foundation. We applaud the Olympic champion standing on the podium, adorned with gold, but we don't witness the thousands of early mornings, the agonizingly grueling training sessions, the profound sacrifices made in solitude when no one was watching, the relentless push through pain and exhaustion. This, right here, is the very essence of mindset in action. The quiet, unwavering belief in the undeniable power of incremental progress, even when the ultimate finish line seems impossibly distant, shrouded in fog. It's the conviction deep within your bones that every small action, no matter how insignificant or trivial it feels at the moment, is a vital, irreplaceable thread in the intricate tapestry of your future. It's the profound understanding that the person you aspire to be, the life you wish to build, isn't magically revealed in a single flash of inspiration, but is meticulously constructed, brick by painstakingly laid brick, habit by intentionally cultivated habit. Consider Henry Ford, who utterly revolutionized industrial production, not by a single brilliant, grand stroke of genius, but by relentlessly refining the assembly line, by consistently seeking out even the smallest efficiencies, by constantly, almost obsessively, asking, how can this be better? How can this process be optimized? His initial vision of making automobiles accessible to the masses was immense, audacious even, but its eventual realization was a profound testament to the quiet power of continuous, small improvements. He understood instinctively that the greatest, most impactful innovations often emerge not from radical, spontaneous breakthroughs, but from the consistent, almost meditative, application of focused effort to seemingly minor details. This daily dedication to refinement, this unyielding pursuit of gradual improvement, is precisely where true transformation takes root and flourishes. It's in the quiet moments of sustained focus, in the commitment to simply doing the work, even when motivation wanes and inspiration seems elusive, that the potent seeds of greatness are sown. It's about showing up for yourself, for your audacious dreams, for your deepest purpose, even when the immediate rewards are invisible, intangible, or appear non-existent, because those invisible actions, those quiet acts of commitment, are the very ones that are building an unstoppable momentum, compounding silently and powerfully, preparing the way, brick by brick, for the breakthrough you seek. This isn't about brute force or exhausting yourself. It's about intelligent, persistent engagement with the process, understanding that every single repetition, Every single focused minute, every single conscious act of self-discipline is an invaluable, compounding investment in your future self, in the person you are becoming. The insidious whispers of doubt, the haunting echoes of past failures, the paralyzing fear of not being good enough or inherently capable, these are the most cunning saboteurs of consistent action. They insidiously tell us to wait for the perfect moment, the perfectly formulated plan, the perfect feeling of inspiration or readiness. But perfection, in this context, is a cruel mirage, a deceptive trick of the mind meticulously designed to keep us paralyzed, stuck in an endless cycle of inaction. The profound truth is, the perfect moment never truly arrives. The truly effective plan is not born perfect. It is painstakingly forged in the relentless fires of imperfect execution, refined through trial and error, and the perfect feeling that often follows rather than precedes the courageous act of simply beginning, of taking that first, often wobbly, step. This, precisely, is where belief transcends being merely a comforting thought or a hopeful sentiment and transforms into a potent, actionable, driving force. It becomes the unwavering, unshakable conviction deep within your core that your efforts, however small or seemingly insignificant, are unequivocally not in vain. It's the profound certainty that they are accumulating, that they are creating an invisible but powerful momentum that will inevitably, inexorably lead you closer to your grandest aspirations. It's the deep-seated belief that you possess the inherent or latent capacity to learn, to adapt, to grow beyond your current limitations, and to overcome any obstacle, no matter how formidable, that stands in your way. This isn't naive or blind optimism. It's a grounded, realistic understanding of the boundless expanse of human potential, recognizing that consistent, intelligently applied effort always, without exception, yields tangible, undeniable results. Think of Andrew Carnegie, who didn't just build a colossal industrial empire on steel, but on the unshakable, almost radical, belief in his own far-reaching vision and the relentless, consistent application of his meticulously refined principles. He didn't passively wait for ideal market conditions or a sudden stroke of fortune. He actively created them through relentless, persistent action and an unwavering, almost fanatical commitment to his overarching goals. He understood with profound clarity that true, lasting wealth, both material and spiritual, is accumulated not through random luck, but through the consistent application of dedicated effort and an unyielding, almost religious, faith in the transformative power of the process itself. His awe-inspiring story is a powerful, living testament to the fact that monumental success is not reserved exclusively for the inherently gifted or the privileged, but for those who consistently cultivate their abilities, meticulously hone their skills, and relentlessly pursue their objectives with an unyielding tenacity. It's about developing an internal compass, an unshakable inner guide that always points resolutely forward, regardless of the external storms raging around you. This deep-seated belief in yourself, in the validity and significance of your unique journey, in the transformative power of your persistent, often unseen efforts, is the very fuel that keeps the engine of consistency running. even when the road ahead is shrouded in impenetrable fog, even when fatigue sets in, even when doubt tries to creep into your mind. It's the quiet, internal knowing that every single step, every single moment of focused intention, every single act of deliberate practice is an invaluable, irreplaceable building block in the emerging masterpiece of your life. Yet, without profound clarity, without a vivid, unwavering vision that transcends the immediate horizon, consistency can become a rudderless ship, aimlessly adrift in the vast, boundless ocean of potential. It's simply not enough to merely do something consistently. It is absolutely vital to consistently do the right things, the things that unequivocally align with your deepest, most authentic purpose and your grandest, most audacious aspirations. This isn't about having every minuscule detail mapped out from the very beginning, like a precise architectural blueprint. Instead, it's about having a clear, luminous North Star, a guiding principle that brilliantly illuminates your path, even when the immediate next steps are uncertain or obscured. This powerful vision acts as an irresistible magnet, constantly pulling you forward, providing a profound sense of context and intrinsic meaning to every consistent effort you make. It's the silent, enduring promise that your daily dedication is not random, not meaningless, but an integral part of a larger, more magnificent design, a divine blueprint that only you can bring to life. This clarity of purpose transforms what might otherwise be perceived as mundane, repetitive tasks into profoundly meaningful, purposeful actions, infusing every consistent effort with deep, resonating significance. Consider someone like Marie Curie, who tirelessly and meticulously pursued her groundbreaking scientific research with an unwavering vision of discovery, a burning desire to unlock the secrets of the universe. Her consistent experiments, her meticulously detailed notes, her relentless pursuit of understanding, her hours spent in the laboratory were all guided by a profound, almost spiritual clarity about her scientific purpose. She didn't just work, she worked with an intense, singular intention, driven by a deep, insatiable desire to unravel the mysteries of the universe and push the boundaries of human knowledge. Her groundbreaking discoveries, which forever changed our understanding of the world, were the direct, undeniable result of her consistent, intensely focused effort, guided by an unshakable, almost divine vision. This profound sense of purpose acts as an infallible inner compass, ensuring that your consistent actions are always pointing you in the correct direction, always contributing directly to the realization of your highest, most authentic potential. It's the deep, intuitive understanding that the small, seemingly insignificant, repeatable actions you take each and every day are not isolated, disconnected events, but vital, indispensable components of a larger, evolving, epic narrative, the compelling, unique story of your own courageous creation. This clarity, this unwavering vision, is what empowers you to courageously navigate the inevitable challenges, the crushing setbacks, the periods of overwhelming doubt, and the disheartening failures. It enables you to maintain your chosen course, to stay true to your trajectory, even when the fierce winds of adversity howl around you, threatening to throw you off balance. It transforms consistent effort from a tedious chore or a burdensome obligation into a profound, exhilarating act of creation, a daily, powerful affirmation of your ultimate destiny, your unique place in the tapestry of existence. And so, we finally arrive at the very heart of the matter, the pulsating core of all true accomplishment. Action. Not just any action, not random, unfocused bursts of activity, but disciplined action, taken consistently, deliberately, day after day, regardless of the turbulent emotional landscape within or the incessant external noise that seeks to distract and deter you. This is precisely where the rubber meets the road, where the ethereal realm of intention unequivocally transforms into the tangible, undeniable realm of manifestation. Discipline, in this profound context, isn't about self-punishment or ascetic deprivation. It's about the deep, liberating freedom that paradoxically comes from consciously choosing your highest, most authentic self, even when the lower self, the part that craves immediate gratification, yearns for effortless comfort, fleeting pleasure, or distracting escapism. It's the unwavering commitment to do what unequivocally needs to be done, when it definitively needs to be done, even, and perhaps especially, when you absolutely don't feel like doing it, when motivation is absent, when fatigue sets in, when the allure of ease is strongest. This isn't about attempting grand, sweeping gestures that are unsustainable. It's about the quiet, relentless, almost invisible dedication to the small, repeatable tasks, the seemingly mundane habits that, when compounded and accumulated over vast stretches of time, yield truly extraordinary, almost miraculous results. It's the profound power of simply showing up again and again, even when the path ahead is challenging, fraught with obstacles, even when the immediate, tangible results aren't visible, when the seeds you've planted haven't yet sprouted. This consistent, disciplined action is the very engine of all genuine progress, the unstoppable force that propels you forward through the crushing inertia of inaction and the formidable resistance of fear and doubt. Think, for a moment, of a dedicated marathon runner. They don't just wake up one glorious morning and effortlessly run 26 miles. Their incredible achievement is the culmination of a meticulously planned, consistently executed training regimen, day after day, week after week, month after month. They consistently run, building their endurance with each stride, strengthening their muscles with each repetition, conditioning their minds to push through pain and fatigue. Each run, each stretch, each moment of pushing through discomfort, each early morning alarm, is an undeniable act of profound discipline, a living testament to their unwavering, unshakable commitment to their ultimate goal, their eventual success. Crossing that finish line is not a sudden flash of innate brilliance. It's the inevitable culmination of countless hours of consistent, disciplined effort, of showing up when it was hard, of persisting when others quit. This, truly, is the transformative power of consistency. It's the quiet, relentless force that transforms vague aspirations into concrete achievements, fleeting dreams into tangible realities, and dormant potential into palpable, undeniable success. It's in the daily, unwavering commitment to your craft, to your deeply held goals, to your continuous personal growth, that you forge the indomitable character and cultivate the essential skills necessary to overcome any challenge, to surmount any obstacle that life throws your way. It's a powerful, self-sustaining, virtuous cycle. Consistent action builds irresistible momentum. Momentum fuels an unshakable belief. Belief clarifies and sharpens your vision, and a crystal clear vision, in turn, inspires even more consistent action. This, my friend, is the true, profound rhythm of transformation, the silent symphony of success being composed, one consistent, deliberate, beautiful note at a time, until the masterpiece of your unique, extraordinary life unfolds before you. Vibrant, powerful, undeniably real, and profoundly inspiring. The treasure is not just beyond the horizon. It is, and always has been, within you, waiting to be unearthed, meticulously, day by day, by the steady, unyielding pickaxe of consistency. Every day,